Hello, everybody! As you probably know, it's me, the Theredmagekro, and welcome back to Spectrobes, where I think that where we left off, we're now on the wrong side of the planet. I'm pretty sure that we want to be... No! I think we want to be on number 3, but like right now we're on number 2. On number 2, we want to be on area 3, because we want to continue. I recently learned how the Spectrobes work and interact with the, you know, breeding, not the breeding chamber, the, incubation chamber, there we go. And, yeah, holy cow, not sure exactly how I feel about that. Just, you know, due to how that works. What are you doing, Coma? Coma, buddy, pal. Coma, what are you doing over there, honestly? Also realizing that my HP is rather low. What is going on? They killed Coma. Okay, we already have to go back to, like, heal up. Gosh darn it. Now, I could definitely use the jetpack, and whatnot. But we're not going to, we're just gonna... probably would have been faster, actually, thinking about it. Yeah, it might have been just ever so slightly... Where am I? Where am I? There it is. Let's go ahead and heal. I am not going to save. Because we only really fought one monster. One monster that completely cooked Coma, mind you. One monster defeated Coma. I mean, it's 3 monsters. 3 monsters definitely ganged up on Coma. Not really much I could do about that. One thing that I will say that definitely hinders this game very heavily is how far away the screen from like the screen to the actual character the main character is, right? And the reason I say this is because of the character. Like, I could move like this, and then, like, not realize that below me there is an enemy, or, like, to the right there is an enemy. The screen... Oh, look, there's actually something in here. I wasn't actually expecting that. But yeah, no. It's primarily just the fact that anything can pretty much ambush you, right? Anything can ambush you at any given point, and you're not given a lot of time to primarily react. And I bring this up with, like, another game, which is Kirby's Mass Attack, right? And the thing with Kirby's Mass Attack is that, yet again, you have 10 Kirbys. I mean, yeah, I say, yet again, there are gonna be, like, there's probably somebody here who's never actually seen the Mass Attack episodes. In which, yes, I still fully plan on playing that game, despite me, like, absolutely, like, not liking the game. I'm committed, but I'm not that committed. If that makes sense. I feel like this is kind of new to a degree. Cause like honestly, like, yeah, I'm not having too much fun with the game. And honestly, like, you know, I am definitely a firm believer that if you are not having fun with a game, it is a lot smarter for you to drop the game and move on with your life. But I am somewhat of a Kirby connoisseur. And I do want to kind of, like, you know, still see primarily where that game kind of, like, goes. But yet, altogether, there's not a lot going on with that game that I feel like can be saved. With me primarily wanting to, like, play it because, well, you know, playing its sake. Huh. Okay, where the hell am I? Like, I wonder if it's, like, somewhere in that ruin. Or if there are multiple different ruins that, like, I have to, like, vaguely try and find something to work with. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure what's going on with where I'm at. I think that this is the one where, like, it was at the top and... No? Or maybe this is the... No. There is this thing over here that allows me to go up even higher. What is this? Okay, just teleport me. Maybe this is where we need to be? Interesting. Okay, what is this? I feel like I haven't seen this. I'm probably not really going to be able to fully edit that out. So do forgive me. Or I'm more likely to forget to edit that out. I'm very coffee right now. I don't know why. I still want to kind of like see exactly like what kind of like creatures. Yeah, see that doesn't seem. What the hell is this? Some kind of ship? Are there gonna be special Spectrobes fossils in here somewhere? Devil. I primarily want the minerals. I'm gonna let that be perfectly known, right? And supposedly the only way for you to get, like, those parts is if you get, like, 50% or more or something. You have to have, like, a very specific minergy level, I think. It's very interesting, this place. I honestly should, like, take some time to actually, like, level up Komasan and our other guy. Like, anything special here? Because this just randomly gets cut off. This is weird. Okay, I guess we're supposed to go down there somehow. I feel like there really wasn't, like, any way, shape, or form. I'm just gonna fight this guy to get down there. Come on. And Komasan's dead. Okay. I don't know how Komasan plays. Komasan's a little bit on the weird side. Just due to the... Just due to the fact that he has, like, some kind of weird... like, command system going on for him. Like, he's some kind of Pokemon. Could also be because he's, like, super, like, weak. He's level 10, and Spike in here is technically level 15. Or maybe he just, like, doesn't do well with the enemies here. I do want to say that it's probably more so due to the fact that he's just kind of, you know, like Bakugan here is level 1, this guy's level 11. Just do that. Don't really know what to tell you on that. Yeah, there's like a way to get down there. We gotta figure it out. Huh. If anything, this is definitely a very interesting game. but I don't understand what it wants from me here. Unless this just, like, isn't the, it could very well just be that this isn't, like, the right area that I need to be in. Yeah, it could just very well be that. Or maybe I missed, like, a way out or in, or... I don't think so. I think we just kind of... Oh yeah, well there was like, that was like a door, so... Yeah, maybe the down one will get us over there. It kind of looked like that was the only other way to like get to that area. And there's not really any minerals either, I've noticed. It's just been like these, and I don't want more of these. Here we go. How you guys doing? Hopefully you're enjoying everything. I'm honestly, like, I am having quite a little bit of a fun with Spectrobes. It's a bit here and there. Like, Coma is definitely the one giving me the most grief right now, and the incubation system takes time. I never actually got around to explaining how the incubation system works. So yeah, so at least like in Coma's, you know, Coma's, part, right? Supposedly, when it comes down to Coma and getting Coma to grow into an adult, you need to leave him for about an hour in the incubation system, and you need to get him to level 10. And the only way to do that is by getting minerals. Okay, well that's at least pretty decent. Getting a cube, so long as it's different. Please be a different cube. Nope, it's a new cube. We've already got one of those. I think. And every Spectrobe's a little bit different. Like, some of them want to be, like, left in there for X amount of time. Like, all of them want to be in there for, like, X amount of time, but, like, oh, great. I'm not even sure if I'm ready for this, to be perfectly honest. Huh. The glowing blue stone floats over the blue circle. They want to be in there for X amount of times, and then they want, like, either a certain stat or a certain level in order to actually evolve into their adult forms. And that's kind of crazy, because it took us, like, 2 episodes to primarily get Coma to an adult. Which is crazy to me. I don't know. Got the blue Keystone.
Rallen, what's your status? Have you located the Keystone?
I've got it right here. Jeena, there's something strange about this room. It looks like a master control room or something.
Funny you mention that. Some scientists believe that the ruins are part of an ancient spacecraft.
Really? It feels too big to be a spacecraft control room.
Anyway, let's get away from that subject. Definitely not gonna come back later. Hurry back so we can deliver the stone to Cyrus and get the cube he promised.
Yeah, I guess. I feel like we're supposed to, like, come back here at some point. We might be able to just, like, where's the items? Can we just jetpack out of here? Like, is it, like... Is it really that? Like, this is blast, that's the thing, that's the blue. You can't use your jetpack here. Okay. I'm able to use it in the ruins, but definitely not this location. Well, I guess we just try and get out of here. Very possible that there's about to be, like, story or something Maybe. I couldn't tell you. Could just be that, like, they want us to, like, walk out or something. Kinda lame if they want us just to kind of, like, backtrack. But, with that being said, the one, like, other than, like, the incubation process, right? I will say that, like, I think that battling is definitely going to be one of the more aspects of this game that has, like, a bit of an issue, right? And the reason I say that is due to my perception of how I'm playing the game. Like, why battle when you can just kind of, like, pick and choose what stats you want to be putting into your little Spectrobe creatures, right? Like, I don't have to, like, fight in order to make my creatures stronger. That's kind of the thing. If I wanted to, I could just mine. I could just mine everything and everything would be fine. I'd be able to level them up with the stats I want, you know, and build them how I want, versus having them out on the field and, you know, doing whatever. Anyways, we got the thing. Yeah. I think the Keystone is actually, like, a legitimate keystone. I don't know. But, let's go ahead and turn in this cube that we just recently got. You found yet another cube! This one looks like a theta cube. It appears to be inscribed with text about charging the Spectrobes. It says here that each type of Spectrobe has one special type of charge technique. During battle, press the A button. Yes, yes, yes. Dumb. I'm sorry. We do have some new I'm gonna assume they're new Spectrobes that we can most likely awaken. I don't really understand why we would want all of these guys to a degree. Have we done this one yet? I don't know, but he has a P, which means he has a power tool. So let's go ahead and see exactly what he has to offer. Oh my goodness, you are cute! I want you on my team. Grillzor! I am calling you... Is there like, You are Ghidorah. You are Ghidorah, that's what you is. And then there's this Bardopod that we also got. Oh, we already did this one. Oh well. The tell is very much a telltale sign. Did we do a Dongopod? I don't know if we did a Dongopod. We'll just like we'll just do it. Oh! Oh, you're cute! You're I want to name you Dodongo. Fine, you can be Dodon. Okay. I found two little people that I really want. Okay. Funny. Funny how it actually ends up working out. Yeah, see, like, these guys are Like, some people just need time, but others apparently do not. There we are. So where is... Here we go. You and you. You are now the life that flows within me. I kind of want to give these to Dodon. Oops, I forgot. I can't just, like, click the exit. I have to click the food. Dodon, you seem to be someone who... No. There he goes. Feeding them is also kind of annoying. Kind of wish that I could just, like, hand feed them. That would do a lot better. In my personal opinion. Okay. We got 2 cuties! Of course, Dodon doesn't have a part, which is kind of meh, but we'll just have to primarily wait until our mining level goes up. Or maybe there's, like, a way to easily do it. I couldn't tell you. Yet again, I would have to look this stuff up, and I'm trying to play this as, you know, neutrally as I potentially can. Right? Because I don't want to look up, like, oh, what are the best, like, Spectrobes? What are the, you know... what are the best ways to, like, do X, Y, and Z? Because I feel like min-maxing like that... Like, yeah, I kind of like min-maxing, but if you overdo it and whatnot, it can kind of make the game feel way too easy. So I don't necessarily want to overdo it, I should say. Yes, yes, yes! You've done it! You found the Keystone! I'll hand it over! Let me hold it. Alan gave the blue Keystone to Cyrus. This one shall be mine! All mine! Treasure is pleasure indeed! Totally forgot his voice. Cyrus, you now have the Keystone. Now I need the cube you promised. Huh? Oh, yes, yes, the cube. Ah, I have a keen memory, kid. Well then, a deal's a deal. The Zeta Cube.
How did it go, Rallen?
Delivery complete. I'm glad too. That was one strange mission.
Yeah, I guess so. Were you able to get that cube you promised?
Of course I did. It looks like a new one.
Great! Bring it back right away. Can't wait to analyze it.
That's all I am to people. Cube gatherer, Spectrobe, things, yada. Either way. I'm pretty sure that, like, there's not that many more planets that we really have to go to either. And there is an extensive amount of Spectrobes, from what I understand. So I kind of wonder exactly what it is that, you know, or how it is that we're gonna find more. That looks like a cube you have! Ah, this is the Zeta Cube! It appears to be inscribed with text about how the evolved form of Spectrobes. It says an evolved Spectrobe has reached its true fighting form. They're probably great for battle. Wait, there's more here! This must be a special orb! Cube. I'm still a little bit brain damaged, I'm sorry. You know, one too many hits to the noggin with the giant snake. It says it enables an incubator to advance Spectrobes to their evolved forms. Oh. Setup complete. Now you should be able to advance Spectrobes to their evolved forms. You'll be able to train your Spectrobes to reach their full potential. Lab system has been improved. Nice. Now advance Spectrobes to their evolved forms. Not sure how to do that, but if I had to guess, probably they have to, like, fight X amount of times. Let's see if maybe Mr. Left. That is now his name, Mr. Left. It did say the incubator. I think I'm gonna have to change the lineup. Bring him out. Not sure if we need to bring you too. Let's... You can go there for now, Bakugan. Like, no one's really kind of evolving here, so... There we go. You can go there, you can go there. You're the one that I put in there, I think, and, there he is. Let's see. Like... Oh wait, I saw that. But how would I... I was able to press him and he got happy about it. Interesting. I'm not sure how it works. Could very well just be that, like, they're not ready to evolve. I honestly could not tell you. I'm not gonna leave anyone in number 1 for now. Ugh. At least I don't think... No, I should probably still leave someone in there. Where's the little rabbit thing? Oh, that's Rolly. That's Doom. Maybe leave Cap'n in there. Yeah, Banunk, you go in there. There we go. I think for this one, we're definitely gonna just kind of like have to go on like a grinding spree at some point. Because as it currently stands, and let me tell you right now, it currently stands not very greatly. Treasure hunter. So now what? Oh, I guess this.
Rallen, you have an urgent incoming transmission from the commander.
Hello?
Ah, Rallen, Jeena. Headquarters have just been attacked by black vortexes. Return to Krawl at once. We need all the help we can.
Commander! Commander! What is it? What's happening?
What the? Ah!
Commander! You're breaking up! Commander, do you read me? The transmission's been cut off. Rallen, he said black vortexes attacked the headquarters.
This could mean the Krawl have targeted Colon for invasion.
We gotta get back there now! Commander and the rest of the Colon! Oh no. I just realized that's not a good name for a planet. Could be in grave danger!
Roger that, on both accounts. Colon is not a good name for a planet now that you brought that up. But leave it to me, Jeena. All systems go! Prepare to launch. Let's do this. Ikuze!
And then I'm gonna proceed not to go. And the reason I'm choosing not to go is because we need to power up our Spectrobes a bit more. So I think we make it the grinding episode, quote unquote grinding. Probably relatively now. I wonder if there is like a map I can probably like look at that would allow me to see exactly where the key interest points are located so that I can find the best minerals I potentially can. Okay, look, I don't need fossils. Would be actually kind of interesting if this guy can only find fossils. Or cubes. There's more to this area? What the hell? I actually had no idea on that. Because he's only been finding fossils for a while. Hold up. Oh yeah, apparently Spectrobes do have different things that they look for. So this guy might only be able to find... Yeah, I think that he can only find, or at least this guy, can only find fossils. He can't find minerals. Okay. Oh no! Okay. Oh no, Bakugan is here. Which is not a good idea for Bakugan to be here. Oh. You know what? That wasn't bad, Bakugan. Youch! Okay, not doing good. Ooh, Bakugan can take a hit, though. Oh, there goes Zoe 99. Okay. It's up to Bakugan. I can't get hit another time. I have to be very... It really sucks that he's only capable of being on the right side. Got rid of him. Okay, Bakugan, you're kind of sick. Saving the run. As long as he doesn't die. Woo! Kill him. Kill him! Hell yeah, Bakugan! I knew that you could do it! Dude, that was freaking terrifying! Got the basic antidote, it says. Get me out of here! Gotta be a little bit on the careful side. Okay. So we need to change the lineup of this guy. Okay. So we need to go over to the lineup. I'm doing the thing I do where, like, and again, I don't know. Anyways, okay, so let me see. How do I figure out if, like, he can section in lineup, choose this a church Spectrobe that is in its little square, choose Spectrobe if it has the little diamonds of the ones that don't and only have the Corona Flash and Aurora. Has a little diamond instead of the... It has a little diamond? Like, I don't know what that means. Okay, I think I see it. So, notice on the diamond thing, the very bottom, there's nothing there on him. But if we look here, there's a diamond down on this guy. Does he look? No, he's the same. So I'm guessing that means that those ones are able to use to search for the diamonds, but I guess that here the Nagu can't exactly do that. So there we go. We found one thing here that is actually very important. The other thing is we don't really know what some of the newer ones can really do, per se. Like, I want to see what Dongapod can basically do here. And let's see if, like, we can also find another, Plesioth Hedora looking thing. This is too cute! No, that's the wrong one. I don't want to do this one. I kind of wish that there was, something that we can do to sell some of these. Make some money off of them. I hope I didn't just, like, hit Sony Vegas. I might have accidentally hit Sony Vegas. Yeah. Or at least some way to get rid of some fossils. Something along those lines. Okay. So let's see. You I have a 4, your speed is 4. You have 5 and your speed is 5. Okay. You are our new search person. I think. But still, that also kind of is helpful if you're just specifically looking for certain spectrobes. So that's not bad. Let's heal. Let's heal. Let's heal. Heal. Okay. Okay. And then let's also change the lineup. Like, I think Bakugan is fairly good. But I want this guy here because he helps me a lot. Okay. So now we should be fine, and we should be able to find... It's not as big as the other one. Yeah, look at that. A lot better. Oh my goodness. Like night and day. Yet again, it's a new cube, but like it's not a new cube. Haha. So, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and kind of just chill. Chill, mine, and have a good time. We're not gonna get any fossils. But that should be alright as well. How you guys doing? Hopefully your day has been great. It's been fantastic. And nothing bad has happened. Hopefully. Look at that. Good call to check that. So, like, right now, I kind of want to, like, for the most part, just get these power ones to evolve some of the other attack Spectrobes that we have, like the literal effing knife. That one, I don't think is going to be very good, but it's more so just primarily it will give our Spectrobes like attack power. And then, yeah, maybe I will look at the map or see if there's, like, map. Let's see, map spawn points. Can't find anything, so I'm just kind of gonna... I'm gonna choose not to really bother. I'm sure that there's, like, some kind of, like, rules to this crud, but... I'm not gonna spend some time right now as I'm kind of doing a recording. Maybe I should. I can't really tell you. Typically, I find that when you're, like, near debris, sometimes that works. But other than that, not by much. Edges of the map tend to also be very... focal? Tend to be a focal point. Let's go with that. But other than that, yeah, no, not really finding a lot of... Speak of the devil. Not finding a lot of jazz. Okay, well there was primarily a lot of fossils here, not really... I'm looking for primarily minerals. I mean, maybe we should do, like, a fossil or two here. Just because of, there potentially being new fossils for us to find. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that just yet. I'd much rather kind of like search for the minerals. Minerals are good. Though I wish, like, I didn't have to, like... that's kind of the other thing, is that you have to... You can press a button on the controller and whatnot, but, like, just the simple fact that you have to continuously, like, check a spot to make sure that, like, you know, there's, like, a fossil. It's a bit excessive. Or it feels a bit excessive. I'm sure it's fine, and honestly, like, as a game, this is a game for kids, right? So, something mundane, like, newer generations really could not handle this, I feel. Nope, leave me alone. Leave me alone. This way, thank you. Like, I don't know. I mean, like, it's always possible that the newer generation can totally handle this. But the thing that I find about, like, the newer generation is that they prefer, like, more so, like, really quick, more gratifying, or, like, they just want to, like, get in and out of a game. Oh, an Omicron. That one's new, I'm pretty sure. And I don't know how truthful that is, but that's just something that, like, I've primarily observed when it comes down to, like, my sister's children. They typically prefer to get in and out of games relatively quickly, or, like, something that they get stuff out of really fast. The hell are you? Kinda look like a delibird looking thing. It's a Samupod, which means you're the rabbit, if I recall. Yeah, I'm not getting you. I'm pretty sure we've already got you before. Well, like, you know, back in my day. God dang. Like, the main thing was that if you wanted, you know, a kid would basically, like, sit down and play a game for hours trying to figure stuff out. Like, you know, it was like, oh, well, how the heck am I supposed to, like, you know, get around this ghost in Lavender Town? You know, like, let me go ahead and talk to every gosh darn NPC in the game to try and figure this out. You know, that kind of level of, you know, dedication to a game. I don't know if, like, the newer generation can do that. And, you know, if you are a part of the newer generation and you can handle that, let me know. I'm actually very curious. And with that also being said, hey, you know, we also have a Discord that if you guys want to kind of, like, join a community of, like, why is that one so huge? This looks new. Kinda looks like a pig. Yeah, it's a... Oh, it's a dongo. The hell is that? Probably a bad idea. I don't know why I went in here. What do you mean, Battle 1? What do you mean, Battle 1? Hold the phone. Wait, I saw that. That did 1 damage. I mean, you know, that was the AoE, but I think that these are, like, really strong enemies. Oh my lord. I mean, they didn't really hurt him. But, like, the AoE definitely is not hurting them enough, I feel. Jeez. Ooh. Okay, well, that was a victory. Still, weird vortex. Nothing was really different about it, I feel, though. Battle's cleared. It is a sequence battle. Hell no. 50p total time. I'm getting points for this. What do you mean? What the hell is that? Well, if that wasn't one of the weirdest things ever, I say ever, it's not one of the weirdest things ever, but it was definitely different. Let's check this rock. I checked the rock. I feel like these cubes are in ever so slightly different positions. And that's how you can tell which cube it probably is. I don't know how factual that is, though. Oh, what? What the hell? Just found like a combi. It's a pearl. That's not what I've ever seen one like. Okay, well. Interesting. Oh, they're all fossils. Funny how I'm not very, you know, I'm not looking for fossils at the moment. I'm looking for, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of weird. You have a game that's all about unearthing fossils and whatnot, and here you are, more so looking for minerals rather than the fossils. But it's also like, what do I even do with, like, the duplicates? Oh god, that's fast. I don't want anything to do with that. Yep, there's something there. We gotta get away from this guy. Make sure that like I see him. He's still chasing me. I can at least get one. I kind of figured that was going to be the case. It stopped chasing me. Interesting. I don't know if I finished, like, my little thing about, like, the Discord. But, yeah, no, we have, like, a Discord, right? And I would very much like to, you know, have various different, like, types of gamers in said Discord. Newer generation, older generation, first-person shooter type of generation. Which, let's face it, a lot of the newer generations are typically more first-person shooters or third-person shooters. Like, they're typically more so, I find, into, like, the shooting genres. We can kind of thank Fortnite and the like for that, I feel. Not my cup of tea, though, Fortnite. I've tried. I definitely tried, but I cannot get into it. Like, maybe if I had a, you know, friend group that was, like, totally into it, potentially, but just cannot for the life of me. Like, I've even tried getting into, like, Apex Legends, and there was, like, a point in time where I was like, yeah, I was really into it. But the main issue then became that, like, you know, why get better at a game that there are already people... Like, that's kind of like where my self-doubt kind of comes into play. Like, if my friends aren't playing a game, then what's the point in getting better at it? When there's already going to be someone already better at it than I ever will. I don't know. It's another Omnicron? No, it's a Moo. That one new? Yeah, I don't want the rat-looking guy. I don't know. But yeah, I would very much like to see, like, a whole bunch of, like, different type of gamers kind of, like, using the Discord, talking, enjoying the enjoying the content is also kind of like something else that I wouldn't mind, but it's kind of I just kind of want... I would like more people to kind of like be in the Discord, for the most part. No, maybe also get the channel kind of like going too. If I could get this monetized, it would also really help in the long run. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. And especially seeing as how I don't stream. Like, streaming is a very powerful sort of, you know, tool that you can basically use, and that's like one good way to actually like have like an audience. I just do not have the time to do it, unfortunately. So I make content in advance so that people can, oh my lord, leave me alone. I want these. So that people can kind of enjoy them and whatnot. Hopefully, I'd also prefer it if you guys like me as well as my content, but let's face it. I've been uploading onto the channel for quite some time. I'm kind of at that point where, like, you know, I don't really care if people per se like my content or not. Like, if I have somebody who, like, you know, comments on my video, or like, you know, they comment on my video, they like my video, then to me that's like the main reason why I can keep going. It's primarily that. Like, there's somebody out there who liked my content. There's somebody out there who, you know, was willing to comment on my video and whatnot. Like, I dig that. I really do. And that's why I continue doing what I do, I guess. You know, more so, like, it's also, like, the simple... I don't want to say simple fact, because it's not really, like, a simple fact. I find that uploading videos is one of the few ways in which I can practically fully commit, right? It allows me to commit to a game for, like, you know, longer periods of time. And you might think that maybe that's, like, a bit weird, or... No, fine. Or, like, maybe that just kind of seems ridiculous to a degree. I couldn't really tell you how you guys feel, because... Oh, look, he's ready to evolve! Let's go ahead and exit that. Exit that. Let's evolve Shakeen! Or Shikai. And he's a fish! He's a legitimate fish. Fish! Okay. Interesting. Let's go ahead and get you out. Is Aoi a child, or... I couldn't tell you. Anyways. Not you. Anyone else that we want to, like, kind of give attack to? I mean, it is about time that Doom kind of steps up, I guess. to a degree, at the very least. I mean, I really don't know too much about Owie. Owie might have already evolved, and I just can't really tell. Why are you ready to evolve? Why are you evolving? Okay, you're kind of sick. Naguryu. Not gonna lie, that's actually really dope. But also, like, you're not really someone I'm looking to really use. Oh, but you know what? I know why I evolved you. It's so that we can primarily test the parts, but I can't change anything on that. Because I'm pretty sure that he was one of the ones that has a part or something. But yet I still can't equip it. Interesting. Let's head in here. I'm gonna give him primarily defenses, and I'm gonna get Ghidorah over here more so HP. See how that kind of works out for him. I don't understand a couple of these things, to be perfectly honest. Like, is there... Go into battle set, I go into this. Yeah, I don't understand. I'm gonna look this up right fast. Hold up. Oh! Okay, so this one has it. Okay, so that one has the thing and just kind of shows up at the bottom. But I know I have one for Coma, unless it doesn't appear until the other Coma is fully evolved. Which I wouldn't be surprised against, honestly. But also that would be kind of wild, I feel. Interesting. Very interesting. Which means that bird is actually an adult. Interesting. Interesting indeed. I don't really have, like, anyone else that I want to, like, raise up. But also that leads a very intriguing question as to the custom part. Interesting indeed. Let me go ahead and heal. I want to also change the battle set. Let's see. Because as of right now, our speed... Like, he puts up speed by 1. He doesn't give us anything. Neither does Coma. And this guy gives us both speed up and attack. He gives us that. And he gives us attack as well. Like, I think it would be kind of more beneficial to do this, because then everyone gets like a stat. Or like all the ones that we have here gives us stats. To a point. But Coma is kind of weird to like battle with. I don't know. Let's see exactly how that ends up. We got like a black vortex right here. Let's do it. Come on, Coma. Jeez. Oh, there goes Coma. This isn't going so well. Yeah, that didn't really go as well as I would have liked it to. Okay. Yeah, we need to like strengthen up a couple of Spectrobes and the like. I don't think it's so much like, you know, Coma's just kind of bad. No! Why is Coma so bad? I want Coma to be good, but like I don't understand like how he can be like so bad. I mean, I definitely want to, like, get some of the other ones. What do you mean the Spectro? Are you telling me that even though... Like, even though I died, it didn't reload me to a save point it actually just kicked me over to like a Healy station. Is that what you're telling me? How he's like a speedster. Okay. Well, if anything, I'm just gonna kind of farm like this area, I think. Because like I can probably just go into the ship, come back to this area, and kind of just grab what I need and kind of like go back in, come back out, and it's just like a nice, fast little thing, I'm guessing. At the very least for now. Right? Like if I do this and I go back here. Yeah, see, it just kind of resets itself, and I have 4 chances for it to like kind of like be a I think it's gonna be like 3 chances to be a mineral, because I feel like that one right there is always going to be a cube. But at the very least, there are going to be 3 that have a chance to be a mineral. Or it could just be that only one of them is going to be a mineral at a time. But if it's going to, like, have, like, a strong chance to be a pearl every single time, I don't see any, like, negatives to this. Pearls are going to be a very good way for me to, like, level up my little Spectro pals here to a degree. Because they give, like, 15 for each stat. And that's pretty darn good for, like, the ones that need stats. So, like, Coma. Coma needs to be, like, level 10 in order for it to evolve into the next stage. So, yeah. If we get pearls, I'm not complaining. And I definitely think that I want to add Dodon and Ghidorah to the team as soon as I possibly can. I think that they will both benefit me very well. It's just a matter of getting them to evolve. And in order to get Dodon to evolve, apparently, Dodon needs its HP to be above 200. And Ghidorah's evolution requirements are that Ghidorah's level 15. So the pearls are definitely going to help me get Ghidorah evolved relatively sooner. And the best part is, I still don't know what their evolved forms look like because I went about it in such a way that I wouldn't necessarily see that. So, yay! I'm actually really happy about that. Honestly, going in and out, just kind of like farming, I wish it was like, you know, something better. I wish that, like, it was like all 4 of them were primarily going to be minerals, but we're not quite at that point. If there is even a point, I'm sure there has to be a Spectrobe that only finds minerals. But other than that, like, I don't know. I think this one has always been like a mineral. And like it only takes like 3 seconds, I think, to like mine that up, come back in, go back out, and kind of repeat the process. Rather than me going through, like, every single area and then, like, having to, like, check the exact same place, we might be able to go back to the first area and, like, yeah, we won't necessarily get, a bunch of the higher level ones, but we can probably farm minerals a lot faster there. But the one thing that we won't be able to mine there is going to be these pearls. I'm sure that it has something similar in nature. Like, I'm pretty sure that every single location has, like, a very particular type of mineral that you can find. Ooh, this one actually has 2. But at the very least, the pearls are going to be a lot faster for our Ghidorah. We are finding some HP here, we're just finding more attack, I find. Interestingly enough. Like, I don't mind, like, getting our people to be, like, physically stronger, a lot good. Great. Fantastic. I love being able to, like, practically one-shot my enemies. I will be very happy about that. But right now, we're trying to, like... I want to say that's fine. And honestly, who knows? I mean, like, I might be able to just get the Dongo very nicely to, like, whatever I need him to be. But it's the freaking 3-headed Plesioth that I'm enamored with. Please don't be a dumb evolution. Like, that's all I beg of you. Like, you know, like, there's some Pokemon out there that, like, oh my god, your first form is great, and then you evolve, and it's like, look how they massacred my boy! I don't want this to be, like, I don't want that to be the case. Please don't let that be the case. Like, goodness gracious. So far, there hasn't really been too much of a quote-unquote upset with how things have evolved. I don't think. I think everything has kind of, like, been kind of okay or meh, really. I don't think there's been, like, one evolution that has specifically wowed me. Which, depending on how you look at it, could be a bit of a problem. I don't know. It's kind of like my gacha games, right? Where, in my gacha games... there is, like, one specific thing that I need more than anything, and that's a character that I can really, like, hook onto and stay in the game because I have said character. I need to get off of that. I need you to go away. Go away. Like, recently I got into this, like, one gacha game, right? Chaos Zero something. It is honestly, like, the easiest way that I can kind of, like, call it is that it's like Slay the Spire, but gacha, right? Because, like, every character has cards, and each of these cards can basically be upgraded. You go into dungeons, and you unlock more cards. And then there's even, like, cards that don't even belong to your character that you can basically equip onto them and whatnot. So, to a degree, it's only going to also be, yeah, I think that whenever, like, this one in particular is like, there, like, in the bottom right-hand corner, it's always going to be an attack. And attack A, I should say. And then, like, yeah, you just... Gotcha characters. Lovely. If anything, I haven't spent too much money on it just yet. I'm trying not to, like... The thing is that I can be a little bit irresponsible with money to a degree, but I'm also responsible with money because I'm a little bit of both of my parents. My dad likes to spend money, my mom likes to save money. I'm the best of both worlds. It kind of irritates me when I don't spend money, because that just means that, like, I don't have a want for anything, and that kind of, I don't know if it irritates me or if it just, whoopsies! I don't know if it irritates me or if I just, like, have the, I feel, like, depressed that I don't want or need anything. I don't know. It's kind of freaking weird. A little bit weird in the brain that is the Theredmagekro. Of course, like, I always make sure to save. I have, about 2 to 3 other, like... I mean, like, I can call them, like, accounts, but they're not really accounts. They're, like, little, like, fake accounts that, like, I have personally made in order to kind of, like, split up my checks. Right? You have the one that's I typically use for, like, food and money, or bills, food and bills. I have the one where it's, like, where it is primarily, for the groceries, because, you know, I'm the one who contributes to that in this household. There is my fun funds, as I call them. And then depending on, you know, what I kind of need at the time, or if I'm, like, expecting something big to happen. Like, the issue with, like, my insurance. Like, I know that, like, my insurance is, like, becoming a thing, so I'm taking, like, a chunk of my fun funds and using it to save for the inevitable thing that's going to happen. Because California's freaking weird. Either way. Yeah. Like, that's just kind of it, right? Like, that's kind of how I separate my money to a degree. Is it the best system? There's probably a better way to kind of go out of my way to, like, figure something better, but it works. It definitely works for me. Let's go feed these guys a bit. At the very least, like, the way that, like, I'm doing things, you know, things kind of, like, works. And I only ever try to spend the money that are in my fun funds on gotchas if I ever feel the need to. In which, God forbid, that I feel the need to. Oh yeah, they're not 15, they're actually 12, but look at all of this. Fantastic. That's more than a lot of other things. And I have to wait for, like, one to move. Goat on to, like, move or something. Moved. And see, because of that, Ghidorah is leveling up fast. because it's leveling up 3 at like a time. There we go. Look at that. That's absolutely beautiful. At least I feel it's beautiful. I mean, I can get like a platinum to that, to the Ghidorah at the very least. Stop it! No! There we go, okay. Oh, goodness. And then, like, I can primarily just use these to, you know, also just flat out try and get those stats up. We actually farmed quite a bit. Like, jeez. Look, almost about to be, like, level 15 now. Honestly, wouldn't mind having a bit more attack. That attack looking a little whack. Better than Dodon's, unfortunately to say. Okay, so now it's level 15. Hold the phone. You know what? Dodon, go ahead and, like, get... No. Eat Dodon. Dodon! Dodon, eat! Dodon! Dodon! There you go, bucko. Let's evolve this Ghidorah! Okay. Oh! Where'd the third head go? What the hell? Ghidorah doesn't make any sense now. Bro! Like, what the hell, dude? I did this in, like, the hopes of, like, you keeping 3 heads? But now you just have 2 heads? Look how they massacred my boy! Look how they massacred my boy! Oh, no! Okay. So, in order to get Ghidorah to the next level, gotta be level 60 and spend 4 hours in here. That's crazy! That's crazy! Are you serious? 4 hours? In here. Alone. That's wild. Like, I feel like the best way to level up Ghidorah at this point is to consistently fight. Because at least with consistently fighting, you're going to get quite a bit, but even then, Platinum basically is like 12. You get like 5 or 6. Of course, you have to find the pearls, but like, even then, Also, do you have a part? No, you do not. Upsetting, honestly. Either way, I mean, I still need to get him up, so we're still going to... We're going to, I think... Yeah, I feel more confident in going back to the original world that we were at. Do I have anything? Yeah, I do have something new for you. Ah! This cube has a weird name! It's called a Moo Cube! I thought we already had the Mew Cube. I wonder what secrets it will reveal! Wow, this one could be really useful! Contains information about Spectrobe combo attacks! It says 2 Spectrobes can combine forces to launch a spectacular combo attack! And Spectrobes trained together in the same incubator room have even stronger combo attacks! If you have enough charge energy, press the Y. Yes, press the L and the R button at the same time, and the Spectrobes will do a combo attack. Who would have thought that they'd have so much to reveal? What? An Omnicon cube? The data inscribed in it has something to do with support Spectrobes. The 4 Spectrobes that stay in the Prisma during battle are support Spectrobes. There are 4 types, yes. Who would have thought that the Spectrobes have so much? Are you freaking kidding me, dude? I hate this guy. Okay. Well, let's go get some more stuffs. So I think this is what, Colon? Okay, and then there's Daichi, and then there's Genshi. I think Daichi was that the, yeah, this is the grassland area. There's only one area for now. I at the very least know that there's like roughly 2 locations that are like right next to each other. Well, the only reason that we're leaving Ghidorah with, you know, inside of that is just I'm not looking to fight. I'm just kind of just like, you know, looking to do some shenanigans. Look, I don't want to fight you. Don't have to. Cause look at that. That's like 4 right there. And look at that, already an HP. It is the weaker variant, of course. It's not the green one. But honestly, like, if we can just get, like, enough of them, I don't mind feeding... I don't mind spending time to feed them. So to speak. I don't know, do I... I mean, like, look, it's also taking a bit longer for me to, like, unearth a couple of these as well. I don't know, maybe this was a mistake. We are getting, like, a bit more, but at what cost? What's the cost of actually being able to get a lot more of these, like, unearthed? I could kind of go a little bit further in, but... not sure on that. And then, not only that, but, like, I would also have to, like... If, like, I'm really thinking about this, I'm gonna have to, like, get more of these. So, like, the amount of time that I'm spending trying to, like, even remotely find the right one. Like, it's just, like, defense. It's, like, yeah, sure, like, all of these are... Jeez, man. But it's also taking me a lot longer to, like, dig some of these out. Almost 5 seconds to dig that out. For, like, a weaker item. I mean, I don't know. Maybe, like, I'm not doing the best when it comes down to excavating them. But even then... I don't know. Yeah, maybe it was a mistake. It could very well have been a mistake to come here. I'm going back to the planet. I'm sorry. Actually, didn't I see something interesting? Let's see. So that's Nessa. Don't feels faster. I don't know. And it's not as long as a walk either. I mean, yeah, I'm not getting as much, but it's a living, I guess. At least for now, because I want Dodon and I want Ghidorah to kind of like be in the forefront. Want them to be good. Assuming that Dodon doesn't like disappoint me as Ghidorah already has. Unfortunate. Well, we'll see, we'll see. And honestly, like, I don't know, maybe the moon thing is just taking, like, a while for it to, like, get done. But it's fine, it's fine. I think, like, there is going to be probably, like, an episode where we do just kind of like this, but without any talking. So that we can at least grind up some pretty decent materials. Would be nice if both of these could be pearls instead of, like, always being power A material. Oh no. Overall, I kind of feel like I'm fine with that. I at least want to, like, evolve Dodon today on this episode. That's kind of the main thing. I want to get Dodon evolved. I want to put them in the party. I want them here. I want them now. But it's not helping that, like, I'm not getting the ones that I want. It's not the ones I want. It's not the ones I need. I mean, I can also give him like the I keep calling it platinum. It's not platinum, it's pearl. I need to give them the pearl. If I give them the pearl, then basically I can, at the very least, get him to level up quicker, get some better stats spread on him, and then that way he can do better in battles. Rather than just have like a tiny, like, attack, you know, stat. That wouldn't be very good to just have like a tiny attack stat and like not have some solid defenses so that he can't really last in battle like good old Coma. I really wanted Coma to work, honestly. I think Coma looks pretty... He looks pretty alright. He just looks like a regular lion thing that, you know, China basically has. I think that's also what, like, Koma-san is from, Yokai Watch is based off of as well. The exact same thing. And as we all can tell, you know, Yokai Watch is very cutesy. Has some evolutions. Did a lot better than this game. Unfortunately. Okay, let's see if that's at least enough to get Coma in a decent, you know, at least evolved. Decent stats, decently evolved. You're not who I was looking for. Okay, so let's see. First things first, I need to take Eudora out of there. So that we can focus specifically on Dodon. Eat it all! Eat it all! There we go. He's ready to evolve, but I'll let him finish up. I don't know if giving him more stats will affect, like, the outcome or not. I'm just gonna, like, give him, like, these last two, and then, like, hopefully that should push him over to, like, the next level, and then I can, you know, go in and evolve him. Okay. So now, we should be able to evolve him. Evolve Dodon! Okay, he's cool. Look at him. I like this one. Tongora. Do you have a thing? No. Unfortunate. But yeah, look at that. Okay, let's kind of like compare him and Ghidorah, wherever Ghidorah might be. There's Ghidorah. So. Yeah, if anything, higher HP, definitely. That's kind of what he was built for, honestly. Honestly, attack is pretty small, and defense is pretty small. Overall, Ghidorah has a lot more attack. Kind of unfortunate, but overall, I like him. And they are going to be our new main folk. Go ahead and test them out. I don't know if we should really be, like, fighting every single vortex we see. Probably could be a good idea. I should have saved. Ooh, he's dead. I'm trying to, like, do the, ultimate attack. Oh, there we go. Oh! Okay. Spin it up. Nah, no, Ghidorah! Ghidorah's freaking the same thing as, Coma. That's annoying. Oh well. I will deal with it for Ghidorah. Not for Coma, but for Ghidorah I will. Either way, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all in the next part of our adventures. Bye-bye. Yeah. Bye-bye.